The stadium lights hadn't even turned on yet. Workers rolled giant cables across the field while security guards stood near empty gates drinking coffee in silence. High above the seats, massive screens flashed test colors into the dark sky. And somewhere inside a private FIFA meeting room, one question changed everything. What if the halftime show wasn't American this time? For a few seconds, nobody answered. Because everyone in that room understood what the question really meant. The FIFA World Cup Final is already the biggest sporting event on Earth. Billions of people watch it. Families gather around televisions. Entire countries stop moving for one match. But in 2026, FIFA reportedly wanted to do something never attempted before. A real halftime show during the World Cup Final. Not just fireworks. Not a quick opening ceremony. A global music performance on the biggest stage in sports history. And according to rumors spreading through entertainment circles, one name kept appearing again and again. BTS. When fans first heard the rumors, the internet exploded instantly. Because this wasn't just another concert. This felt historic. Imagine it for a second. The World Cup Final. Billions watching live. The stadium lights suddenly go dark. 7 silhouettes appear on stage. And then, the music starts. Nobody saw this coming. The rumors began quietly online. Sports journalists noticed unusual meetings between FIFA entertainment executives and global music production teams. Korean media insiders hinted that world-scale discussions were happening behind closed doors. At first, many people thought it was fake. But then things started getting strange. Entertainment reporters noticed stadium production companies blocking off extra rehearsal dates. International stage designers reportedly traveled between Seoul and the United States. Even social media fans discovered that several FIFA-related accounts had started following BTS-connected staff members online. Suddenly, this rumor didn't feel impossible anymore. And fans around the world started asking the same question. Could BTS really headline the first-ever FIFA World Cup Final halftime show? The idea alone created chaos online. In Brazil, fans created mock halftime posters. In New York, reaction channels debated whether it could become bigger than the Super Bowl halftime show. In South Korea, media outlets called it a global cultural moment. But behind all the excitement, something deeper was happening. Because BTS is not just a music group anymore. For millions of people, they represent something emotional. Hope, connection, comfort. Their music crossed language barriers in a way nobody expected. Fans from different countries, religions, and cultures somehow connected through the same songs. And FIFA reportedly noticed that power. One insider claimed executives were searching for an artist capable of uniting global audiences, not just entertaining them. That's what made BTS different. Their fan base exists everywhere. Asia, Europe, South America, the Middle East, North America, almost every corner of the world. And for FIFA, that global emotional connection was impossible to ignore. But what happened next changed everything. Not everyone supported the idea. The moment rumors spread online, debates exploded across sports media. Some football fans loved it. Others reacted negatively. Comment sections turned into battlefields overnight. People argued about whether K-pop belonged on football's biggest stage. Some called the idea revolutionary. Others claimed FIFA should choose a traditional Western artist instead. But strangely, the controversy only made the story bigger. Because whether people loved BTS or hated the idea, everyone was talking about it. And then came the leak that shocked fans worldwide. A blurry photo appeared online showing what looked like a FIFA executive meeting with a major entertainment figure connected to BTS management in Los Angeles. The image spread across social media within minutes. Suddenly, fans became convinced the negotiations were real. Army communities stayed awake all night analyzing every detail of the photo. Sports reporters started publishing emergency articles. Entertainment channels uploaded theories within hours. The hype became impossible to stop. But behind the scenes, the situation was far more complicated than fans realized. Because organizing a World Cup halftime show is incredibly difficult. There were scheduling issues, production problems, security concerns, broadcast negotiations, and perhaps the biggest challenge of all, pressure. Imagine standing in front of billions of viewers knowing the entire world is watching your every move. That pressure can break people emotionally. And BTS already understood the weight of global expectations better than almost anyone. Over the years, the members openly discussed burnout, anxiety, and fear. Fans had seen emotional speeches during concerts, tears during difficult moments, honest conversations about how overwhelming fame had become. So when halftime show rumors intensified, many fans became worried too. Could the members handle this level of pressure again? Would the performance become too overwhelming emotionally? Because this wasn't just another award show. This could become one of the most watched performances in human history. And according to insiders, those concerns became part of private discussions behind closed doors. One source claimed the group wanted the performance to feel meaningful, not just flashy. They didn't want empty spectacle. They wanted emotion. That detail changed how many fans viewed the rumors. Because suddenly, the halftime show sounded less like a corporate event, and more like a global message. And maybe that's why the story connected with so many people emotionally. The world feels divided right now. Politics, arguments, online hate, cultural conflict. But music still has a strange power to unite people for a few moments. And many fans believe BTS could create that feeling on the World Cup stage. Then another rumor appeared that made the internet go completely insane. An alleged production document leaked online containing one visible phrase. 7 silhouettes emerge beneath planetary light sequence. 7 silhouettes. Fans immediately exploded with emotion. Because for many people, this wasn't just about fame anymore. It symbolized how far BTS had come. Years ago, they were underestimated constantly. People said they were too different, too foreign, too unconventional to succeed globally. Yet somehow, they broke every barrier in front of them. Now imagine those same 7 artists performing during the World Cup final while billions watched worldwide. It felt unreal and emotional. Older BTS clips suddenly started trending again online. Fans revisited old interviews, practice room videos, and emotional speeches from earlier years. People remembered the struggle behind the success, the long nights, the pressure, the criticism, the doubt. And suddenly this possible halftime show started feeling like something much bigger than entertainment. Felt like history. But then, silence. For weeks, no new information appeared. No announcements. No leaks. Nothing. Fans became nervous. Had negotiations failed? Did FIFA change its mind? Was the pressure too much? Nobody knew. And during that silence, one question quietly took over social media. What would happen if BTS actually said yes? Would this become the greatest halftime performance ever? People started imagining everything. Massive choreography, drone light shows, emotional speeches, global collaborations, fireworks exploding above the stadium while billions watched live. The imagination alone felt cinematic. And maybe that's what made this story so powerful from the beginning. It wasn't only about music. It was about possibility. The possibility that 7 artists from South Korea could stand at the center of the world's biggest sporting event and unite billions of people through emotion and music. That idea meant something to people. Especially younger fans who grew up in a globally connected world where language barriers mattered less than feelings. And while FIFA still hasn't officially confirmed every detail, one thing is already clear. The conversation itself changed history. Because years ago, nobody would have believed this was even possible. Now, the entire world is watching and waiting. Waiting to see if the lights will go dark inside that stadium. Waiting to see if 7 silhouettes will appear on stage. Waiting to hear the first note echo across the World Cup final. And if it happens, it may become one of those rare moments people remember forever. The kind of moment where billions of strangers stop for a few minutes, look at the same stage, hear the same music, and feel connected at the exact same time. And honestly,